All right, Shalom. Let's start giving infinite honors, glory, and prayers to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, rule well, teaches the truth, 100% no cut. Double Shalom and salutation to Akim, pushing his word across the four winds in true faith and sincerity, giving all diligence. We'll just get into a quick lesson. Out of one, rather, our Lord's will is edifying to the point. It's just going to be sitting around, having a good name, okay, within the ministry. Okay, having a good name just in general, but especially so, okay, in the ministry, being blameless, man. Okay, not conducting yourself as a nigga, man, or a black man, but conducting yourself as a man of the Lord, an Israelite, okay? And that comes with a putting on as the elect, man, applying these precepts, these scriptures, and moving in wisdom, not only on camera, but off camera. Not only around the Akim, but just in life as you move, you breathe, you live this. Okay, this is your life, man. Okay, when you're around brothers, when you're not around brothers. Okay, you conducting yourself as a man of the Lord, man. All right, and that's just a fact. You conducting yourself as the Lord intended for you to conduct yourself. You know how you moving according to the Lord is how the Lord created you, so to speak. To the best of your ability. All right, because our whole purpose is to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. That's what we was created for. The Israelite man, woman, and child. All right, to stay within our orders. Okay, ordinance. The ordinance of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. Okay, but let's get it. This is Proverbs 22:1. It says, "A good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold, man." A good name, man. All right, and truly have a good name is first and foremost pleasing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Okay, applying these precepts. Okay, and walking in wisdom no matter who you're around, no matter where you at. Okay, as the scriptures say, man, this is going to be our wisdom and knowledge amongst the nations. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. It's just the conduct, man. Making sure you move properly. All right. But we understand, as the scriptures say, man, we're going to be hated, and they ain't going to be cast out and this and that. But that's all because lies going to come, People going to lie on us. Let them lie. Let it not be truth to it, okay, when they do say something, ill towards our name or towards our character. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5. It says, "Behold, I taught you statutes and judgments, even as Yahweh, my power, commanded me, that ye should do so in the land, whether ye go to possess it," as Moses speaking to Israel. It says, "Keep therefore and do them," the children of Israel, all right, the nation of Israel. It says, "Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great, Slakia, who has the Most High so nigh unto them, and the Lord Yahweh, all power, is in all things that we call upon him." All right, so man, applying these precepts, it takes you a long way, man. Especially, with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man, a good name, okay, in the heavens, and it transfers to the earth, man. Okay, having a good name, meaning having integrity, a good reputation. When people see you, they don't see no nigga. They see a wise man. Okay, they might not see a man of the Lord, because these people, they don't understand, okay, the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, but they'll see a wise man. They'll see a man that's not on no bullshit, not a nigga. Okay, you don't want to be viewed as a nigga, especially goddamn if you add into it meaning, goddamn, don't conduct yourself as a nigga. I'm gonna leave it like that. But let's get it. All right. And it's just a quick lesson, morning lesson. Salaki, and you can probably hear it in my voice. Not too long getting up, but just on my spirit, Lord, guiding me through the spirit. I don't want Rogers, our Lord's will is edifying. Just a good name, man. Okay. It says, because we are ambassadors of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. In order to represent the Lord, you have to have a good name, man, meaning blameless. If anything comes thrown at your name, it's lies that ain't gonna stick. Don't allow bullshit to stick to your name, and that comes with conducting yourself as a man of the Lord. Okay. This is Sirach 41:12-14 in GNT. It reads, "Protect your reputation. It will outlive you and last longer than 1,000 treasures of gold. A good life lasts only so long, but a good reputation will last forever. And we see how King David, King Solomon, Yahweh Shah, the men of the Isaiah, Jeremiah, and to this day, okay, Moses, okay, to this day we still we reading, men that look to these wise men, these men of the Lord, and learn from them. They say a wise man will hear a saying and add on to it. Okay, these men have done that. All right, we read the Sirach, we reading about these men, Baruch, all right, which was the scribe of Jeremiah, Tobit, during the time of after Jonas prophesied in Nineveh. We read about these men, man. Okay, we read about them. Shit, we reading from them. These are men, a good name, man, that outlast their lives, so to speak, in their time. And we get information, we get edification from them, man, and we continue to move on with it. All right. But what the Lord say as well, he say reverence his priests, man. All right, the men of the Lord, the men that came in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and had good reputation, not only amongst, the believers, but first and foremost with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, to be able to what? To be ambassadors, to be messengers of the Lord. You got to have a good name. You got to be in good standing. All right, that's with anything. You have to be in good standing to actually be a good representative, man, of what you're standing for. All right, well, wouldn't that make sense? But it says, my children, do as I teach you and live at peace. Wisdom that is not expressed is like a treasure that has been hidden. Both are useless. So you have to apply the precepts. All right. You have to apply the precepts. Hey, how you talk it, you got to walk it. All right. We have to conduct ourselves as men of the Lord, man, at all times, man. All times. On camera, off camera. From the time we wake up to the time we go to sleep, man, applying these precepts, this wisdom. This is our life. This is our breath. Okay. But Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the point I want to end it giving infinite honor, glory, and prayers to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honors to our apostle, elders of great millstone, rule well, teaches the truth 100%, no cut. Double shalom and salutations to I can push his word across the four winds, the truth, faith, and sincerity, giving all diligence. A quam elect Yasha Allah and the Bible ball. Shalom.